everyone, welcome back to my video. So this is now page 13. So Yuki here, I don't know, this is Clooney, not Yuki, sorry. So in this scene, they're basically just like making sure and saying like I can turn anything and everything to a doll, and there are more entities ahead that you need to be careful of. And you definitely, like, she's just telling them, like, hey, I got your backs. I can turn you guys into a doll. I can, like, you know, make you into a doll so you can disguise yourself. She's saying that to Yuki right now, and Yuki's, like, hesitating. She's like, hmm. And then I was, like, on the side, like, what do you mean by that? She's like, what do you mean by that? She's like, I don't trust you. Can we turn back into human? And she's just, behind. She's like, yeah, I don't trust you with this. And yeah, it's basically them trying to figure out a way to survive and her talking about the entities and like, hey, I can like, make you into a doll and we can survive. We can disguise ourselves. And that is basically what this scene is about. So like, yeah, like I wonder what you guys think about it. It's a pretty good cool concept. Okay, it's a pretty cool concept because imagine you becoming a doll. That would be kind of cool. So today's next backroom level is still level 8, and I'm just gonna tell you three more entities in this one because I just really want to like get to know every entity that I encounter in these articles. So here we go. So the next one is called paralyze. So paralyze. Oh, it looks like a snake. It looks like a snake, but below it says a close up of paralyze in first stage. So there are different stages. Now, if you don't know, stages are never good because the worse it gets, the dangerous, the more dangerous it is. So yeah, I don't. So this entity is like very, very small, extremely small, but this entity has a strong physic powers to manipulate your mind to lie every time an important sentence is spoken. So this thing like lures the victims into traps and occurs when the entity spots you, and then like it quietly slithers towards you and it gets in your ear. It just crawls in there and you won't feel anything. And the entity will proceed to slight control of you from there, and then it will turn into three stages of control. So this is more like a parasite type of behavior. Um, it definitely is creepy, and it's like shaped like a snake, so it's definitely kind of like a parasite of some sort that can manipulate your mind. So this entity will like okay, these are the stages. When it goes into your ear, the first stage is just start to lie and deceive people without them knowing. And then this will last for a few weeks, and then the entity will slowly absorb your knowledge. And then the second stage, listen, the second stage, the entity will detach from your brain and it will start to travel around your body and under your skin, using its abilities to go through every functional part of the body and will take control of it slowly while this stage is happening, the host will repeatedly say, slithering, crawling. Third and final stage is the host body is no longer there. It's just not controllable anymore. It's just the entity using the body to live and control until the body is deceased, and then the entity will use the body to lay eggs and then create new paralyze. It's nasty. I hate this one. This one's probably one of the worst ones. I hate anything that crawls or just wants to get in your body or anything. I hate that so much. It just gives me shivers. This is what it looks like, and I'm telling you, it looks big, but it's actually really tiny. So here are the do's and don'ts, you guys. Do cover your ears lightly. do pour almond water in the ear if under stage 1. Do keep careful watch of each other and don't let the paralyze enter your body. It's basic. Just don't let it be in you. Don't. Alright, so this next entity is very hard to pronounce. It's REVIOOX OOKS. So these entities can be found in level 5 and level 7. They have a lot of legs. So in the picture, it just only shows when they're about to appear, which is the ground just crackling, cracking, just having cracks. And the thing is, if they come out and they go back in, after like a couple of minutes, the ground just goes back to normal and doesn't leave any, traces of them. So this is really dangerous. They're considered being extremely dangerous. So they will burrow into the ground for several weeks at a time, and they will wait for people to step on them. And then once they stepped on them, after 5 or 9 seconds on standing on the ground will begin to break, and that thing will break out of the floor and grab its victim, pulling it back underneath the floor. What happens at this point is unknown, but they found they like remerge as a bare, brittle skeleton. So they probably sucked the flesh out of them. Yeah. Yep. Suffocate. They will like force the victim to suffocate underground and then discard the remains, literally sucking you to the bone. Yep. That's what they do. I don't like that. That's nasty. So here are the do's and don'ts. Do listen for vibrating sounds on the ground, and do keep a weapon on hand. They can be killed. They can be killed. Now, this is a good sign. They can be killed. Don't. Don't walk on the floor that vibrates, rumbles. Don't. Don't walk on it. Don't walk on the floor that vibrates or rumbles. Don't say it's an earthquake. It's that thing. All right? Oh, now, this is what the ground looks like when it's about to merge.
Yeah, it doesn't really look too special. It's just a ground about to crack, basically.
Right, so we got the next entity. We got the next entity. Okay, so the next entity is called crawlers. Now, I'm pretty sure the name just gives it away. They just crawl. Oh, okay. This thing looks a bit weird. It looks like a spider. It's a crawler fungus. It's a stage 4 carrier of the crawler fungus. Ew. Right, it looks like a spider, but it's roundish. It has round nubs around it. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'll show you. So like this is what it looks like. It looks like snow cones, but it became a spider. I don't know how to say this. It kind of looks good, but at the same time it looks creepy, so I don't yeah, let's just stay away from it, okay? This thing isn't a creature. It's a fungus. It's a disease. Again, this is a disease that you can get. It's like this white fungus. So this white fungus will be on a spider, on any small animals, but if it wants to get to you, it's only um towards like if it's in a liquid, like your almond water, or maybe it's from an animal, that animal has the fungus disease, the crawler infection, and it bites you, then it's already spread to you. And no, there is no known cure to the crawler infection. Yep. The crawler fungus can be like charted as stage like 4 stages. So bright white buildup on an animal's body. This fungus is visually similar to the Oh, this is another fungus. Oh, this is actually real. This is a Torrubiella. Seems to be some kind of like mushroom, you know? Yeah, it's similar to this. Now, this is a real thing, okay? This Torrubiella. Now, this is a real thing, but it's similar. And a strain of sebs fungi, which zombifies the infect cellar spider. So yeah, basically You would want to avoid this. You would want to avoid blood, saliva, urine, sweat, and such recommended to patch your wounds to avoid infection. So, stage 4 are extremely aggressive towards human and will actively try to infect as many humans as possible through the liquid exposure. So, anyone or anything that is infected by this fungus is very aggressive. They're aggressive. This is a very aggressive fungus. It will make a lot of people like really aggressive. Okay, so for once humans are affected, they will progress from stage 1 to stage 5 at around 12 minutes. That's very short. That time span is very short. So, yeah. Therefore it is recommended to coordinate like, you know, being quarantined being quarantined all affected immediately to reduce spread of the crawler infection. This is nasty. So here are the do's and don'ts. Do quarantine suspected infected immediately. Terminate infected at a far range with gunfire. Be wary of suspicious animals and people. Don't touch any infected. Don't trust wild entities or animals. Don't kill infected at meal range, like melamine. Just don't kill near you. Don't kill something near you that has that fungus. Don't give into urges if you're infected. Don't attempt to find a cure. There is no known cure. This is sad. Yeah, don't get this, guys. Don't. This is one of the worst ones. I say that in each one, but sadly to say, I just really hate every entity that is in the back rooms. Do you want to know something? Somebody created the back rooms not because, the survival stuff and like, there's entities and stuff. It was actually because of people going there because they're afraid to be alone. They're afraid to be alone in certain places, and they're afraid to be alone of all places, not because of the entities. And then someone added monsters to it, and then that's what made the whole thing so crazy and creepy. So, yeah. Um, my manga is kind of like like mental health illness, and I want to make it like you can heal in that space and you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone in that space. You don't have to face everything alone. You can have people by your side facing it with you. Maybe I will give this manga a plot twist. I'm not sure. Maybe I will though, because I feel like yeah, I definitely do feel like I should give it a plot twist. I have a lot in mind. I'm just like trying to build in the story as I go along with it. But of course, before I draw it, I have to get the story all right. But yeah, basically that is what I'm trying to say. So, right now I'm coloring the RGB color in the manga, coloring our beautiful slime girl. I'm gonna call her that because literally captions cannot. I literally have to edit it all the time. So our slime girl, for the slime hair, I'm still obsessed with the concept of that because, like, oh my gosh, how amazing is that? And yeah, I know that green hair isn't the best, but trust me, the colored version of her is much better. I'm pretty sure you've seen the colored version of her, which is the manga cover one. That is where she is, and this is her, Clooney. Yeah, I'm just coloring in the eyes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today because I definitely did learn about a lot, not just only monsters, but different infection, fungus, and diseases in the back rooms, and that is definitely one of the worst things ever, I'm not gonna lie. But I just want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and please subscribe. It means so much. Thank you so much again. I will see you very, very soon. Bye!